Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Chill Talks podcast where conversations happen. So, I am your host, PJ, and pag-uusapan natin ngayon ang mga bagay na laging tinatanong nating mga Pilipino or even not Filipinos as individuals. Am I doing the right thing? Or kung ano bang tinataka ko, is it worth it? Itong pagpasok ko sa isang trabaho, worth it ba ito? Itong pagpurso ko sa isang tao, worth it ba ito? Itong career na gusto kong tahakin, worth it ba ito? Ang pag-aaral ko ba ay worth it ba ito? Or masyado lang ba akong napapadala? Or masyado lang akong nadadala sa agos ng kagustuhan ng iba? Nadadala lang ba ako sa agos ng buhay? At hindi ko talaga alam kung worth it ang mga ginagawa ko. So, in this episode, pag-uusapan natin na paano na ba nga natin masasabi na worth it ang isang bagay na ginagawa natin or even people, so that you can reflect as well para at least magabayan, makita nyo rin sa mga ginagawa ninyo if it is the right thing or worth it to do. So ngayon, let's just jump into it. Napag-isipan kong gawin ng episode na ito because this is the anniversary episode of this podcast. So 2 years na, and within those 2 years I have explored something new, pursued something in my professional career, in this podcast, or in even my personal life. And I could definitely say that most of them I deemed worth it. Even though some were not successful, I deemed that the efforts that I extend ay worth it then. So, ano nga ba yung 5? I will just be talking about 5 factors on determining whether something is worth it. The first one, I think this is much a very common sense, but most of us hindi natin napapansin. You deem something is worth it if you give it value. Ganun lang, it's very simple. If you give value to something, automatic you are giving it worth. If this career is important to you, then you give it worth. You give it priority, because something is valuable demands priority. Ganun lang, simple lang. That's the first one, ha? That's just the very first one, because you cannot find worth if you cannot see any value. Kung papansinin niyo kung ano ba yung mga bagay na hindi mo pinapahalagahan before. Halimbawa, hindi mo pinapahalagahan ang pag-aaral, hindi mo pinapahalagahan yung work na pinapasukan mo ngayon. If you don't value it, of course, you won't see any worth from it. Ganun lang siya kasimple, but most of us are ignoring this kind of signs. So, because ang iniisip natin na we have to do this kasi we have to. But we don't see the value. Even in people, if you see the value in a person, you will give them priority. If you don't value a person, of course, you won't give them the priority or the worth that they deserve. Ganun lang naman siya. So, for the second one, na di ko na siya papabain. Second one, para how to determine if something is worth it, is that you have to understand the cost and risk it takes in pursuing or doing something. In order for it to be worthwhile, you have to categorize the risk and the cost it needs for it to be successful or sustainable. Kasi ang hindi pa masyado natin na-distinguish, what are the cost and what are the risk when pursuing something. Cost is something that is sureable siya. Now, let's say if you want to pursue a career, what will be the cost? The cost of it is that you will spend time doing it, you will spend resources doing it, you will spend money doing it. That's the cost. Regardless kung anong gagawin mo, you will spend something. That is a guaranteed. Pag sinabi kasing risk, ito yung mga potential na pwede mong makuha if you are pursuing something, pursuing someone, or pursuing what you think is worthwhile. Risk is the potential na pwede nyong makuha and the potential na pwede ring mawala. Kasi minsan, most people see cost as risk. Halimbawa, yung nag-invest ka ng mga oras mo, people will say that is a risk. No, spending time is just a cost. Risk is something na baka lokohin ako nito, baka masira yung tiwala ko. Risk is something na baka malugi ako dito. Risk is something na, baka pag successful ito, magiging balanse na yung oras ko. Malaki yung kikitain ko. Makakapag-provide ako ng maayos sa magulang ko or sa pamilya ko. Those are the risk. It's never guarantee, but there is potential na makuha mo yun if you act upon it. So that's why we can see it if something is worthwhile if we take calculated risk. I think we always hear those kinds of statements, but yeah, separating the cost and the risk will help you a lot. Because sometimes we categorize cost as risk, like I said, and sometimes we categorize the risk as a cost. Alam ibig sabihin nito, na halimbawa, ang sinasabi ng karamihan, the cost of your career is your social life. No, social life is not a cost. It's a risk. Because the cost will be you are spending time with your career that you don't have time for anything else. Okay, maybe that makes sense, maybe it doesn't, but those are just my reflections naman. So it's still up to you whether you want to follow it, you want to reflect on it or not. So that's just number 2. So number 3 is that whatever it is that you are doing or whatever it is that you are pursuing, you need to learn how to be consistent in doing that. Consistency. Pag sinabing consistency, it doesn't mean na kung ano yung energy mo na in-spend today, ganun din ang i-spend mo sa mga susunod na araw. No. The mere fact of showing up every day to whatever it is you're doing shows consistency. If you can allow yourself to be present when needed sa pinupurso mo, then it is worth it. Or it is worth it in the long run. Let's say, for example, if you're pursuing a career, you keep showing up to important meetings, you keep showing up to important events, you keep showing up to any major na pangyayari sa mga buhay ng pagdating sa career. Sometimes sometimes the one who shows up is better than those who have skills but never shows. Your presence will always matter in whatever you do. You just have to be consistent in making sure that your presence will always be visible. Your presence will always be there and your actions will always be consistent to what you want. Ganun lang siya. It's very simple. And this is what I've been doing in this podcast. That's why parang na-maintain siya for 2 years, is that I promise myself every week may mapopost ako. And I promise myself na kapag hindi ako nakapag-post ng isang week, babawi ako ng mga 2 episodes sa mga subsequent weeks, as well as the interviews. So parang ganun. If you are consistent in doing it, parang hindi mo na siya makikita as something na parang required lang gawin. You will do it voluntarily because you're already consistent in doing it. Just like yung parang pagligo lang, 'di ba? Ayaw man natin, gusto man natin, araw-araw maliligo tayo because kailangan natin gawin. So you just have to be consistent. Number 4, when it comes to knowing whether something is worth it or not, whether someone, something, or your dreams, your steps towards your dreams are worth it. Apologies. Whether something is worth it is that if you are willing to accept feedback and accountability, you will know that that something, someone, or your dreams are worth it, or whatever you're doing right now is worth it. Kasi if you're not willing to accept feedback, means na umiikot lang yan sa kung ano lang yung gusto mong gawin. Kung ano lang yung sa tingin mong nagbe-benefit sa'yo. But sometimes, we make mistakes. We're only people. And people will always notice if we make a mistake. And sometimes they will tell it to us. And sometimes they don't. So, dapat kapag tayo yung sumablay, we also have to take accountability and accept the consequences that lies with that. And if you can accept that wholeheartedly, you're prepared to take accountability and be better while you're pursuing this person, while you're pursuing this dream, while you're pursuing this career, then you're on the right track in seeing that if it's worth it. it is really worth it if you can allow yourself to listen to feedback, both positive, negative, kahit yung mga walang kwentang feedback. If you're still willing to listen and see kung bakit yung mga tao ganun yung nasasabi, maybe you can see kung ano yung pwede mong i-adjust. But at the end of the day, having this openness from others allows you to be more comfortable sa kung ano talaga yung gusto mo. Again, I can't believe it. It's very simple na I was shocked when I reflected on this for the past few months, few years. I was shocked at how simple it is, and I'm sharing it to you in this very short anniversary episode of this podcast. So, yun nga, willing to accept feedback and accountability. And for the last one, and I think this is also an important thing, is that in order to see something is worthwhile or something is worth it, is that you enjoy the process or you're having fun with the process despite how challenging it is, despite the criticisms, despite the feedbacks, despite the barriers. You love doing it. You enjoy doing it. Not because of what others say, but because of your action that you enjoy it. And this number 5 is highly connected doon sa number 1 na if you give something value, of course, you will enjoy maintaining it regardless if sometimes masakit sa ulo, whether sometimes ay na-stress ka ng grabe, but it gives you peace. It gives you joy. It doesn't mean na you can just enjoy having fun. Yung parang, ay, ganito lang, tawa-tawa lang. No, it's something deeper than that. Now, if your actions are leading you to the peace that you need or the joy that you've sought after, then you can say that it is worth it. Now, you can say na yung 5 yan, it can be present in kung ano man yung tinatahak nyo. I do suggest na dapat yung 5 ay kasama lahat, magkakasama. But sometimes it's not. Sometimes we're doing something because minsan hindi natin gusto, but we understand the cost and the risk. Na there are things na hindi natin kinatutuwang gawin, pero sa isip natin na kailangan ito para mas umangat tayo sa buhay, then sige, just go for it. So long as hindi lang isa. That's all I can say na lang siguro. It doesn't need, or kung whatever you're doing, it doesn't need na yung 5 yan ay nandyan. Hindi kailangan na you give it value, hindi kailangan na you understand the cost and the risk, you can be consistent, willing to accept feedback, accountability, you enjoy or having fun doing it. It's okay, sige, kahit sabihin na natin 2 or 3 dyan, but at least a minimum of 3 from any of this should be present in whatever you're doing, so that you can check yourself from time to time. Because in this, kung papansinin ninyo, the things that I have said, the points of reflection on how to know if something is worth it. Again, just a review. Wow, nagiging teacher na tayo dito. Just a review. So, first one is you give it the value. Second one is you understand the cost and the risk. Third one is to be consistent. Number 4 is willing to accept feedback and accountability. And number 5 is enjoying yourself along the way. Kung mapapansin ninyo, all of this revolves around you. All of this revolves around your thoughts, your actions, and your behavior or your perspective towards things, towards people. Na kung saan, no matter the outcome, whether masaya or heartbreaking, or hindi gaano kaaya-aya ang kinahihinatnan ng tinatahak mo man ngayon, if your action pasok dito sa 5, then it was still worth it. It was still worth it because you value it. You value it. You understand the cost and the risk, and still you do it. You became consistent in doing it. You're willing to accept all kinds of feedback and change for the better and take accountability when you make mistakes. And you are having fun doing it. It's your passion. You love it. So if those things are present, regardless of the outcome, it is still worth it. Sometimes we value worth kung ano yung nagiging outcome, but sometimes no. Sometimes the outcome is just the effect. Eventually, what makes something worth it is your actions. If you give it 100%, then it was still worth it. You gain new experiences, you meet new people. Those are just parts of the blessings na matatanggap ninyo. And that's what happened in this podcast. That's why I'm proud to share this to you, because 2 years na, I never expected this to be this long. I never expected na haabot ng 2 years ang podcast na ito. Because first, and early on, I was not trusting myself if I could do this. But eventually, I decided that it is important to me. There are costs na I have to spend time in editing, recording, and those are acceptable to me. Okay lang yun sa akin. Took the risks of being rejected, took the risk of being accepted. So, nandun lahat yun. Willing to accept feedback and accountability. I've made some mistakes during these episodes. I made some poor decisions before. So, we just have to evolve from that. And eventually, I love doing this. I love doing this for the listeners and for myself as well. So with that, thank you so much for all the support that you've given for the past 2 years. And more episodes to come. So please, whatever you're doing right now, it is worth it. It is worth it if you deemed it worth it. You don't have to rely from external validations just to tell you that it is worth it. You yourself are worth it. So make your actions worth it. Yun lang. Thank you so much for listening, and I will see you all on the next one. Bye!